them! No! Tony! No! Tony! No! We on it! Tonight!
What's up, everybody? And welcome to another episode of the Jalen freaking Hurts podcast with your boy, the most entertaining Eagles content creator in the game, your boy, Ms. Kuka Khan, YouTube representing the birds. Here on the Jalen freaking Hurts podcast, we talk 99% of Jalen freaking Hurts with just a hint of Philadelphia Eagles. Before we get to today's topic, let me turn left a little bit, okay? Let me turn left and play a clip right here.
The two quarterbacks in the National Football League that are in the Super Bowl, people tear them down and poke their holes. People are starting to make a case for Jalen Hurts being looked at differently than what he was. What would you say to those people?
I think Jalen played good. Obviously, I mean, we got to look at, at a couple of things where, Jalen is still a young quarterback. I think that was his third year, like being a full-time starter.
Wild.
I mean, you got to look at those type of things. And, I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, he just got paid like this, that, and the third. But, he's still in the learning phase also. I remember going into my third year or as a starter, it's still got that learning curve where, you still got to learn, so many things and
right.
so much. But, as a quarterback, it's got to be hard. I think it's 3 or 4 times, the pressure that I have on me as a defensive lineman because, I can make a mistake and it won't get noticed until the film turn on Monday, but he can make a mistake and the whole world can see it. But, I mean, you got to, I respect Jalen as a person, as a leader. And, and the biggest thing is, you get the same guy every day.
Hey, Nab?
I'm hearing him talk. And it drives me crazy that we're discussing Jalen Hurts.
I just wanted to let him speak.
No, because it's not for you. Yeah. Like, this is like a narrative all the way around. Jalen Hurts, prior to this season, was in the MVP conversation for 2 years.
100%.
And now we have fans and media folks questioning, is he the guy? So you mean to tell me you can be...
I think the question is more what went wrong, and then you right away that the quarterback...
No, I be getting tweeted. They be killing me on Twitter now.
Okay.
They kill me on Twitter now. I hear it. But I think Jalen is a guy that, again, similar to Brock Purdy, like we talked about. Can you win because he's your quarterback?
Yeah.
And the answer is yes. And the Eagles were almost Super Bowl champions last year because Jalen was their quarterback.
You got to look at the guy, though. He's a winner.
Okay, you guys...
Thank you, Fletcher Cox. He's a winner. Jalen freaking Hurts is a winner. Don't believe me? Look at this. Jalen freaking Hurts has a 34-17 record as a starter in his career, which means from 2021 to now, 9 wins, 14 wins, 11 wins, 8 losses, 3 losses, 6 losses. That's 34-17. Ladies and gentlemen, all Jalen freaking Hurts does is win. But people want to criticize him. People want to criticize him, saying, I don't know about Jalen Hurts. I don't know about Jalen Hurts. He wasn't good last season. Okay, I'll agree. He didn't play his best ball last season. The interceptions went up. I'll agree. But all that he does is win, and you got people on 94 WIP, some of our fans saying, let's get rid of Jalen freaking Hurts. What? Do y'all understand that Jalen freaking Hurts is worldwide? He's worldwide. On TV, cameos, right, with BG and Kelsey. Wheel of Fortune categories, top-selling jerseys in 13 countries. And in week one, going to Brazil on a Friday. Going to Brazil on a Friday. But you got people questioning him as a franchise quarterback. Yet these are the same people that pop up these other quarterbacks, right? Let's take Dak Prescott for a second, right? Let's take Dak Prescott for a second. Hey, he's a finalist for an MVP, just like Jalen Hurts. Congratulations. Congratulations to Dak Prescott. But ask me this, because Jalen Hurts was in the Super Bowl. Has Dak Prescott ever been to the Super Bowl? Has he? Has he? I'm asking a real question here. Has Dak Prescott ever been to the Super Bowl? No. And every year, whether it's a divisional round or wild card, Dak Prescott is in the same count as Jalen freaking Hurts. Josh Allen! Oh, Josh Allen. Oh, Josh Allen. He can't do no wrong. He's an elite quarterback. Josh Allen can't do no wrong. Right? Everybody in the mama thinks Josh Allen is elite. Always get bounced out in the playoffs every year. He gets so close. Josh Allen gets so close. He was once in the AFC Championship game with Patrick Mahomes, lost. A divisional round with Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes, lost. Wild cards, lost. But they still think Josh Allen is an elite quarterback. They still think Justin Herbert is an elite quarterback when that fool hasn't even... When he went to the playoffs, he lost to Trevor Lawrence. He was at 24-0 and blew it. But they think Justin Herbert is elite. They think Trevor Lawrence is elite. He hasn't done nothing yet. He hasn't done nothing yet, but they think he's elite. They're going to pump up Brock Purdy as elite if he and that whiny little Debo wins the Super Bowl. It's like I don't understand these people. I don't understand. They want to sit there and say, Jalen freaking Hurts had one bad good year. He had 2 bad years and 1 good year. Micah Person is right, kinda. Was it Jalen freaking Hurts? Or was it the team around him? Let's go over that, shall we? 2021. Okay. I believe right before the Detroit Lions game, I believe Nick Sirianni was calling plays before handing it to Shane Steichen. We all know what happened in 2022. Outperformed Patrick Mahomes. Only 182 yards for Patrick Mahomes, but y'all don't want to talk about that. It was the defense that couldn't stop the best quarterback in the league in the Super Bowl. Last season, He was 10-1 with Brian Johnson as his offensive coordinator. And for some reason, the collapse happened after the 49ers. He was in the MVP conversation 2 times. But y'all want to praise Josh Allen. Y'all want to praise Justin Herbert. You want to praise Dak Prescott. You want to praise all these other quarterbacks. But belittle Jalen freaking Hurts. When he's on TV show cameos, a topic on Wheel of Fortune, selling out jerseys in 13 states, and Roger Goodell thought, you know what? Jalen freaking Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles, you're going to Brazil. You're going to Brazil. Roger Goodell could have gave any team that game in Brazil. Any game. Guess who he chose? Could have gave anybody that game. Who he chose? Who he chose? And you got some people on 94 WIP running their mouth. You got some of our own fan base running their mouth about this kid. He was happy in the Pro Bowl. Y'all see the Pro Bowl? Huh? He was happy in the Pro Bowl. He was excited in the Pro Bowl. He was happy and excited in the Pro Bowl. And then right after that, he wasn't even on the show in Wheel of Fortune, but they used him as a topic. It was an NFL edition of Wheel of Fortune. Jalen Hurts so good. 13 states, ladies and gentlemen. 13. The 2023-2024 season. Top selling NFL jerseys in the NFL. 13 states. Where's Brock Purdy? Where's Dak Prescott? Huh? Where's all these other quarterbacks at? Huh? The only 2 people I see is Patrick Mahomes and Jalen freaking Hurts. Huh? I'm looking. Where Dak? Where Dak at? Yeah. Where's Brock Purdy and Bang Bang 9 again? Oh, Christian McCaffrey. The only quarterbacks I see is Jalen freaking Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, a little Jordan Love, a little Justin Fields, a little Aaron Rodgers, a little Mac Jones, Lamar Jackson. And Roger Goodell thought, you know what? Jalen freaking Hurts, Devontae Smith, big play, don't call him Darius Slay. Brazil is calling thy name. But some of y'all want to rip this kid up. Some of y'all want to run your dang on mouth about him. Some of y'all want to talk all that about him. Some of y'all want him gone. Yet the record right now is 34-17. Let him have another 11, 12, 13, 14 win this upcoming season. That 34 goes up. That 34, all he needs is 10 to 14 wins, and that 34 goes up. I bet y'all won't say nothing then. I bet y'all won't say nothing then. Listen, y'all. I like a comment that someone said on Twitter. Jalen Hurts fever. You know what I call it? You know what I call it? Jalen Hurts worldwide. Jalen Hurts worldwide. From Pro Bowls to TV cameos to being a topic on Wheel of Fortune to selling out your jerseys in 13 states. And for Roger Goodell, you say, you know what? You know what, Jalen? We're going to send you and the Philadelphia Eagles to Brazil. Brazil. Huh? Brazil. And yeah, you got people talking about, is Jalen Hurts the guy? You can win with Jalen freaking Hurts because there it is right there. 34-17. And the difference between Jalen freaking Hurts and almost all of these quarterbacks except for Patrick Mahomes, Jalen freaking Hurts was in the Super Bowl. I didn't see Dak in the Super Bowl. I didn't see Brock Purdy in the Super Bowl last year because he got hurt. Thank you, Hassan Reddick. I didn't see Josh Allen in the Super Bowl. I didn't see Trevor Lawrence in the Super Bowl. I didn't see Justin Herbert or Tua in the Super Bowl. All you Kyler Murray, I didn't see him in the Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers, that bad man. I didn't see him in the Super Bowl. And even if Brock Purdy wins, the Super Bowl, they're going to, you know what they're going to do? They're going to thank Debo. You know what they're going to do? They're going to thank Ayuk. They're going to thank Kittle. They're going to thank McCaffrey and Kyle Shanahan and Fred Warner and Javon Hargrave and Bosa and Chase Young and the crew. They ain't going to thank Brock Purdy. They're going to thank everybody else and their mama on that team. But when Jalen freaking Hurts outperformed Patrick Mahomes, they thanked him. Yeah, he lost because of that fumble. Yeah, he lost because of the fumble, but he outperformed Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, some of y'all want a guy who's 34-17 gone. Yeah, he's on TV cameos. He's on topics of Wheel of Fortune. He's selling jerseys in 13 states. And Roger Goodell thought, you know what? Jalen freaking Hurts, let me send you and the Philadelphia Eagles to Brazil on a Friday, week 1 in September, Labor Day weekend. Every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and there's football on the wave. On the wave, yeah. Jalen freaking Hurts is a top 10 quarterback. I said it. Jalen freaking Hurts is a top 10 quarterback. He is. He's a top 10 quarterback. Outside of Patrick Mahomes, maybe even Joe Burrow, give me Jalen freaking Hurts over everybody. He beat Josh Allen, by the way. He beat Dak Prescott, by the way. Some of y'all don't want to. I know all the 49er fans say, well, he didn't beat Black Penny. Y'all had Kyle Shanahan. We had Brian Johnson as our coordinator. Stop it. Stop it. And if it wasn't for us, I mean, think about it. We hurt Brock Purdy. We hurt Brock Purdy. Hassan Reddick, Mr. Thumbs Up, Thumbs Down. Yeah. Jalen freaking Hurts is a top 10 quarterback. And it's about time we give our boy his respect. Okay? It's about time we give our boy his respect. Simple. It's not my place to tell y'all how to be a fan. But as long as I got Jalen freaking Hurts, we gonna be all right. Fly, Eagles, fly, and go. Pow.